Hello and welcome to this Sunday Live. Let's see who is here. Hello. Anyone here? Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so now we have Atul, we have Head 2, Monk, Tat. Okay, so Chetan, Hassan, Tech, Javed, and we have Keyur Patel. Tech Javed says, how are you? And I'm very fine. Javed, how are you? Anything going on? Okay, so I can change this style. I like minimal. This one is good. Okay, so let's have this minimal. Okay, so then we have a Jay, Saurabh. Hey, Saurabh. Anand. Then Shakil. Shakil, once again, how are you? Everything is fine here. Which lesson will you share? So it's not like any kind of lesson. It's like just and maybe you can call it Q&A system. So you ask anything, I try to answer. You can ask anything related to tech, related to anything you want. Hi Sarthak, I have a question. Yes, Dev, please ask. Thank you, Javed. Great. Oh, Nishant is here. Hi, Nishant. How are you? What's plan for the day? So after this live, I'm going to like try something. Like first, I will learn the AWS. As if you know, I'm doing the 100 days of AWS challenge. So after this live, I'm going to start the 100 days, the day 55. Yes. So 55th day today, I'm going to start learning about AWS. Then after that, maybe try something new, try something cool, maybe new language or anything. Just scroll, browse, read, these kind of things. So not a big plan for today. It's raining here, so can't go out. Make view and Laravel series. Yes, Mohammed, sure. Interview for full stack PHP role. Any suggestion and tips? Javed, for any interview, I would always say be confident. If you are if you are saying something wrong, then also be confident. Like tell the lie with the confidence, that will become a truth. So the only thing is just be confident. Don't fear about anything. Like don't worry and fear about anything. So what worse can happen? You will not going to get the job. So be confident. One question, how to use two variable in a single for each loop in Laravel? Oh, that's easy. Create two variable. And if you want to loop over two variables, and that's not possible at once, you can only loop for one variable, but you can use any variable you want inside for loop. So Nishant has one question. I agree. Support with the comment which made your day on Twitter. Yes, right. You are right. But can you remind me which one? I forgot. So Dev asking, can we create web RTC and video chat in Laravel without React and Vue? Please share. Yeah, you can actually, you will surely need that WebRTC React thing. You will surely need that React thing. Why? Because for this video things, you need some JavaScript behavior on the front end. So that's why you always going to have that. That's very important. And why this is happening once again, I think the battery of my mic is dying, so I need. Let's just wait for a minute. I need to put the charger here. If I can do it properly. I think yes, I did it. So this is not okay. So I think everything is fine. You can hear me properly, and camera is also working. I can check. Yeah, everything is fine. Great. So as I said, you need the JavaScript behavior to actually interact with for the make it interactive for the user. That's great. Shashi says, "Hi, I would like to consider best for someone with 6-7 year experience in web development, freelancing, or agency, or YouTube." I would never suggest YouTube for 6-7 year experienced people as a mainstream thing. You can create YouTube just for sharing knowledge, just for like. Uh, not for the career, but you can create you can use YouTube as a side thing. But obviously agency will be good because you have a lot of experience, and then that experience will count on once you have the agency, and you can deal with the client very easily. So instead of freelancing, get the like use your experience. In your opinion, React JS is good or no for learn? Arey, React is amazing. What you are thinking? Just go and learn React. It's really, really amazing. Bro, I kept on waiting of Octane tutorial. I was like not using Octane, and I have not even tried Octane. So maybe uh, I actually moved into AWS. So every other thing. So and something is bad happening with this camera, maybe. Okay. Next, we have Vaishnavi. Want to know how to be consistent in learning? Vaishnavi, it's very easy when you have a goal. But because, see, what happened in learning, it's very important um, to see the outcome of whatever you are doing. So when you were in school, how you have prepare yourself for the exam, because you know that there is exam on certain date, and after that you will be passed out, or you will get the result simply. So this is the thing, you have to set a goal that after this much of time I want to achieve that thing, and if I achieve that thing, then I will be able to do something else. So let's take example. If you are learning React, so let's say you have decided like I'm going to devote 2 months on React, and after that I'm going to apply for, let's say, a startup you already know. So that startup need a React person. So 2 months of learning will each day will be a motivation because of that 2 months, because you know that okay, this is just for 2 months, and after that you will be able to apply for the job. So this is kind of thing you have to set so that you will become consistent in learning. Hello, how are you? I'm fine, Avin. Nishant, one more time. Something is happening. What happened? Is this internet issue or what? Okay, that was great. So someone actually commented on my video that hey, you are great in Laravel. Why don't you ask Taylor Otwell to have you on the team Laravel? So I just tweeted that and tagged Taylor Otwell, but didn't get any reply. Hey, Pamba, Vaishnavi, once again, something is happening. I'm facing problem to want to know how to be, so I have answered your question. So Hemu. So Hemu says, "Do you have other channel?" No, this is the only channel I have. Yes, I have one other channel, but that's not like it's not active. It was just for fun stuffs, and now I don't have any fun stuffs. So only channel is this. Is it good to use React with Laravel? Obviously, it's good. It depends upon like if you like Vue or React. If you like React, then yes, React plus Laravel is really amazing. I use it for my website, like Bitfilms. Hey Tanzim, how are you? Good morning. Can you please make a tutorial on RTC React combo if you suggest a link? I don't have any experience with the WebRTC, but we'll try that. Sure. Share some best practices of Laravel development. I have already actually created some video, not as a best practice, but there are many videos. I didn't remember that exactly the playlist name, but yes, I have. And we'll try to do that. I'm actually learning AWS, so most of my time goes on AWS, so didn't get time for some other things. How to master React? I know all the basic and everything of the React to master it. Aditya, the only way you can master anything, it's not just React, anything is by doing any project. So what you can do, you can take a project from any tutorial, you can create something for your own, or you can join any company as an intern where you will not going to get paid much, but you will going to get amazing experience and hands-on training kind of thing. So that's the very important thing. You have to get your hands dirty if you want to master anything. Shubranch. I'm PHP developer. I'm learning Laravel and CodeIgniter. Should I learn Laravel? Obviously, Laravel, not CodeIgniter, because Laravel is obviously the best framework against any other framework. And I think CodeIgniter creators have not been on much on that CodeIgniter framework. So yes, Laravel is only choice you have. I have a question for how code review and code refactor should be carried out dealing with Laravel project. Okay, so Um, code review is basically when you have created any PR, so then you asked any friend or colleague to check whether you have missed anything or not. Obviously he will not going to check each and everything, he will just going to check the overview. Like sometime we forgot to add a semicolon, sometime we forgot to remove the diadem thing, or maybe we have incorrect spelling. So these kind of things your colleague will going to check. So this is a code review, okay, simply. And second is code refactoring. So what happened in code refactoring, you try to change, or you try to change the way you have written the code, or actually you are making it better in sense of readability, better in sense of reusability, and better in sense of memory management, obviously. So you can do all these things, but make sure whenever you are doing any kind of code refactoring, first write a test for the working code you already have, because when you do refactoring you always going to make mistakes and that could break your code. So first write test and then try to refactor anything. Companies don't want to hire people who don't know Redux. That's not true, Tanzim. I have seen many people who just know React, not any other thing, and have got placed in very good companies. See, if some company is asking for Redux, that means they are not evolving, they are not on the latest trend. So this means I'm not saying like Redux is bad, I'm saying that Redux was the thing before last like before 2 years back, but nowadays Redux is not necessary. So if company says you have to know Redux, that means they are following the pattern, old pattern, and maybe they will not going to be good for your future. So don't join that company. Can you please make a refactoring series, a junior code review with the refactoring it, please? I have started that code refactoring thing. I like that, but as you know, I moved into the AWS 100 Days of AWS challenge, and it's a time eater. you know, it took 2-3 hours daily for everything, and after doing that, I just exhausted to create other videos. But I'm trying, because now it's not that exhausting. It's on my daily life, so daily routine. So this means now I have the energy to create something else, and I'm working on something different thing. So maybe that will be good. Do you have a small presentation component re-render thousands of time in browser? Do you have small no, it only matters for some large complex component. For those exceptional component, we can easily optimize re-rendering, use memo. Right, but I don't have any that kind of use case or presentation kind of thing. Hey Anil, hey Kumar. Now we have Thando. I started learning Laravel, but the problem is it kept getting demotivated when I get stuck. Should I learn code from a live example or first complete a tutorial? I would say first complete a tutorial, because tutorial is the as the only source of learning. Take the tutorial as a reference guide of what you will be able to do with that thing. So if you are learning Laravel, the tutorial is saying to you that, hey, this is the thing you can do with Laravel, or this is the way you can do something in Laravel. Now, if you stuck somewhere, it's not like you will never get each and everything from any tutorial, whether it is a video tutorial or blog tutorial, anything. So whatever you have to do is by your own. When you get stuck, go on the Google and literally type all the thing you have, and you will surely 90% of the time you will going to get the answer. If you are not getting, then you can ask me, and you can ask on Twitter. Many people will going to help you. So this is the thing. And so first complete the tutorial. What I do, I just watch the tutorial like a movie, so that I know that okay, this is the thing I can do. Then I try my own, and if I stuck, then I refer the tutorial. If that doesn't work, then I Google it. So this is the way. Aman says, sir, I'm a 3 year right now. I got an offer from a Bangalore-based startup as a full-stack developer, Django plus React. Salary is 20K. Do I have to join right now? Hey, if you have 3 year experience in Django and React, you know all these things. And in my opinion, 20K is less for Bangalore city, because Bangalore is like a hub, IT hub in India, and 20K is very very less. I would say you need to ask for double, like 40K, for this much of good experience with Django and React, both amazing frameworks. So I would say just search for other things, other jobs, and I hope you will get a good job very soon. Hello, I'm learning React and working on Laravel. Laravel React combination is better, or Node React in future. Laravel React is not bad solution, because Laravel is evolving very fast, and considering Node plus React, it's a universal thing. Everybody is doing Node plus React. So that totally depends on you. It's not like in the future you will not going to get job with Laravel and React. I'm sure that if you are good, you will be able to get job anywhere. That's the simple thing. Go with the technology you are comfortable with, not for the market, because market keep changing. But if you are good at any language, then you will surely going to get the job. So take that example, very simple. Everybody says that PHP is dying, but we are Laravel developer are doing this because we love PHP, we love Laravel. So that's the thing. Don't go with the market trend. Market trend changes every time. Amit says, hi, Amit, how are you? Oh, Sohail, I have not tried Supabase, and I'm hearing this Supabase from many people, and this is like alternative open source of Firebase, and I really love this Supabase. I just looked at it, but not have tried. Once I try, I will surely going to share my views on this. Okay, that's great, Anil. Thank you. What's better, MySQL and PostgreSQL? Obviously, PostgreSQL is better, but MySQL is very easy, because you will going to get a lot of you can say support on the community, from the community. But PostgreSQL is better than MySQL. It has solved many problems which you can face in MySQL. Algo during why companies stress on DS algo during interviews. Okay, see what happen is like they want to see how much logic you can put on any problem statement. So the like algo thing can help a interviewer to understand your point of view and how much you can like put your logic into something. So this is very important. And I don't know about DS, why they ask for DS. So, Flutter is useful for machine learning. Useful for machine learning. I've not tried, but I've seen many people have used Flutter with machine learning things. So Flutter is not a machine learning thing. It's just an interface to show or to use machine learning. So it's like JavaScript is a way to show something. Like if you are detecting some flower in an image, then you can use JavaScript to present that result. Same is with the Flutter. Okay, so Mohini is here and she says, I am full stack developer and good with Laravel and Vue.js. Now I'm confused that should I go with the Node instead of Laravel or stick to Laravel or explore it? Full stack developer, good with Laravel and Vue.js. Mohini, see, just decide what exactly you want to do. If you want to get job in big companies like MNCs or above that, okay, then you obviously go with the Node or React, Vue, whatever it is, but Node will be the thing. But if you want to like do the freelancing thing, if you want to join any startup, if you want to build your own company, then Laravel is amazing. So why I'm saying Laravel not for bigger company, because bigger companies are not using that much of Laravel against Node.js. So if we take 100 companies, among 100 companies, maybe 50% of companies will be using this Node.js. Only 25% or 30% or maybe less, 20-25% will be using Laravel, and then rest are some other framework like Django and some other thing. So but for startup, but for freelancing thing, but for work, creating your own company, you don't need the trending thing, you need the working thing. So what is startup want? Startup want that, hey, you have to solve this problem. I don't care what technology you are going to use, just solve this problem. So in that case, what you have to do, you always have to like showcase your skills to the world. So whatever you are going to decide, if you are deciding Node or if you are deciding Laravel, make sure you share your content with the world, showcase your skill with the world, so that people can recognize you and your work. First master Laravel, then Vue, switch to Node if you know JS. Yeah, good. Uh, Good answer for code refactoring. Thank you. Hey Sarthak, what's up? I wanna know that what will you do for fun, stress management, health, and all. That is exact out of the context. No, it's not out of the context. It's related to every developer. See, what like for fun and stress management. So I used to play guitar, so this is one thing. Like if you have a lot of stress, or if you want to do something fun kind of thing, you can play guitar. As I play guitar. Then you can go for a walk. You can call your friends. You can chat with them, and don't try to like watch any movies. That's a bad thing, but I do sometimes. And for the health, it's very important to exercise daily, regularly, and like having a very good diet. So these are the things, but make sure uh, do not like do not make sure do not take this stress for a long time, otherwise it's not good for health. When your PHP series will come, it's like it will going to take time because it's going to be super amazing. I'm studying PHP from its depth, so yes, it will take time, maybe 2 months. So how much Linux basic is necessary for full stack web developer learning? If yes, which is the best source of learning? So I don't think it's like much of knowledge required. It's basic Linux knowledge. I would say not Linux knowledge. I would say Linux basic command. So basic command, if you know, you are good to go with the other things. Don't stress much on the Linux part. Just just try to learn the basic Linux commands. That will be great. Okay. I was talking about the people say context cannot use high frequency state update, but React doesn't recommend that in their document using React Redux. And that depend upon the how you are using the context. That's not the case. Sir, can I get your in-depth level course for free? But I don't have enough resources to buy it. Waji, Heather, see, uh, it's not like I want to earn money, but it's like if I can give anything for free, that will have no value. So I'm never trying. I'm trying to not give the course as a free. You can pay something for it. I can give you some discount. Just ping me on Twitter or email me there. We can chat there. I have to join, sir. I said you don't have to join that company because that's the salary is very less. You should ask for high salary or search for some other. What's next after AWS PHP in depth or Node.js in depth? Sanzim, after AWS, obviously, as you know, PHP in depth will be the thing, and I don't know after that because I tried something before, but it didn't work. So I'm not planning too much. Just two things: AWS, PHP in depth series, a course, big course. Honestly, enjoy Laravel most. That's a great morning because Laravel is really, really amazing, and I wish if you can like showcase your talent with the world. I'm sure that people will going to recognize you, and you will get a job offer directly from companies, even with the Laravel. I'm sure that. So make sure you you are active on Twitter, share your views, and because we need more girls and women in Laravel, Indian Laravel community, especially. I just know one and two women or girl in from India in Laravel community, so it will be good if you can join them. Is there any library for screen selection for? I don't know about that. Sorry, the screen selection. It will. There will be many, but I don't know about that. Much level unless you have a very high salary with Node, right? So, what are the best resource to learn UX UI? Not having any good experience with this thing. Sorry that it's business at the end of the day. You don't care about what technology you are using, right? Exactly. So Bhumit says, Mohini ma'am, to YouTube channel start कर रहे हो. Okay. AWS or DigitalOcean for small business. Obviously, DigitalOcean is good start, but AWS is really amazing, but it costs money. So for small business, DigitalOcean is always great. Hey Ayush, long time no see. I thought like, did you use Vue 3 with the TypeScript to create new project? I still doubtful it has full support. I have not tried, and yes, I have heard from many people that Vue 3 with the TypeScript is not as compatible as Vue 2. So, but I can't say exactly because I have not tried that. Yeah, great. Thank you, Moini. So, please audio check. No audio clarity. Oh, really? Let me check this. Hello, 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 hello. I can change the mic. Okay, so I think this is okay, and that's great once again. So I have implemented some feature of one of my project using HX, but there are some dependencies from complexity solved using Livewire. Is Livewire better than Ajax? Livewire is using Ajax behind the scene. So what you are saying, like comparing Ajax with just a minute. So you are actually comparing Ajax with the Livewire, and you cannot do that because Ajax is used behind the scene in Livewire. So make sure, not make sure, you cannot compare both of these. So, but in my opinion, if you know JavaScript, don't use Livewire. Um, if you know JavaScript, then that will be good. And something is bad happening today. 1 minute. Its camera battery is not as good. Okay, I'm back. Yes, I am back, and this camera is 1 minute. Sometimes this battery sucks. Okay, can you show install Docker with AWS 2? I have done with that when I did that container, elastic container thing. View 3 React Flask combination with 3 project with React Flask combination for a new project with Scratch. I decided to go with V3 Postgres. That's great. I think that will not going to work with Vue 3. Why don't you go with for Express? So Tanzin is a node person. I got 3 dev with Python knowledge. Nice. Now audio is good. Thank you, Rahul, for the confirmation. Okay, team is most important. 1JS, so they are just chatting. How to avoid procrastination? Sometimes I procrastinate, but whenever I have to do that, like procrastination, you cannot avoid. Firstly, like it's a human tendency to procrastinate. It's always like what is your priority. So if your priority is something, then you cannot uh, you will not going to procrastinate if something is on high priority. So that's the thing. So make sure you complete the high priority thing first. Okay, so copying Stack Overflow answer is good or bad? It's not bad. It's not good. It's okay. When you can complete your task from somewhere, it's always good. The way to avoid procrastination is not to procrastinate easily. I love JavaScript. Yes, sure. Tutorial with using Laravel. Not done any Microsoft service related thing yet, so can't ensure and everything. How to integrate Docker with AWS? I have done with Elastic Container. Post more tutorial on Flutter. Yeah, that Flutter thing is very nice. My one it's like installation video had crossed 250K plus views. That's great. Just say why many people say Liver is not good for big project because it it do lot of Ajax request. You don't have the control over the things you are sending, and you don't have the control over the Ajax request payload. A lot of issues, but only if you know JavaScript. If you don't know JavaScript, then Liver is really amazing, not just for a small project but for big project also. Will you cover scaling in AWS? How you add more machine? Tanzim, there is thing like auto scaling, and there is always a scaling part in AWS. So if you are starting with AWS, you already know that the basic thing in AWS is scaling. Everything is scale in Laravel. What side? Laravel? Everything is scaled in AWS. So you don't have to care about the scaling thing. If you have a good architecture, then it auto scale everything. Lambda is the best example. So move to the serverless thing in AWS, that will make um, your stack or your machines as auto scaling thing. Video on whole ELK stack. ELK stack. Ah, Elastic Lodash, Logstash, and Kibana. Never tried that. And which technology you're most interested in at the moment? Obviously, AWS right now. But apart from this, I want to learn WebAssembly, like how we can convert things into WebAssembly. That I want to know, and this is the only important thing. But right now, only and only AWS, nothing else. What is Docker? Please talk about Docker. Okay, sure. Can I reduce my bill with serverless as many says? Yes, because it do the job of scaling up and down for you. So obviously you will going to pay for what you need. Okay. Coming to Shakil question, what is Docker? Docker is like Docker is a way to containerize your application, and containerize your application means you are using the machine resources to create a virtual environment kind of thing. It's not virtual environment, it's kind of thing where you can run, install everything. It's totally isolated environment, so that we call container. And using Docker, which is the best containerization tool we have, we can containerize anything. Okay, this is a very overview. I'm not expert in Docker, so can't say like in detail thing. Best practice is React with Laravel. Structure the React file into Laravel or separate them. Uh, I highly suggest for separate React application because it gives you the power of API, but that's not totally true because people have used like Laravel React, like React inside of Laravel. That's an amazing thing because you don't have to create, you don't have to manage two different repositories in that case. So that depends upon you. If you are comfortable with two different repositories, managing them, uploading, deploying them, then it's good. Use a separate React. And if you are not good in managing two different front end and back end kind of thing, then obviously go with in like Laravel with React thing inside of Laravel. Okay. Okay, so early morning coding productive or not? I love waking up and coding early in the morning. Is it productive? Rahul, if you have not subscribed to my newsletter, then that means this is the like reason you have asked this question, because last Monday did I just sent the same question I answered on my newsletter. The early morning coding is productive or not. So I wish you haven't not subscribed. I wish you will subscribe, and if you have not subscribed, just go to bitfilms.com/newsletters. You will get that. So yes, early morning coding is very productive, and I try to do that. It's not like I always do. I try to do that. How long PHP in depth will take? Almost 2 months, because it's going to be super amazing. In depth means in depth, as you know. Okay, so I'm going to end this live, but well, as a film replace front end framework? No, it's not going to replace. It's just add on to the front end framework. So you will be able to do the high CPU intensive task on the browser itself with using WebAssembly. That's the power. Should I learn? If you are starting, then I'm not suggesting Svelte. Start with React or maybe Vue. But if you already know React or Vue, then going to the Svelte is not a big deal. You can go. And yes, Svelte is amazing. Hey Devajit, how are you? Will any part of PHP will be free? Yes, it will be just like in-depth level. So some part, the basic part will be available on YouTube as a free, and then other part will be behind the like payment wall. So that will be the thing on this and on our PHP in-depth PHP course. Okay, bye bye, bye bye. Ah, that's great. Thanks, Rahul. Anyways, it's time to say goodbye. Please create a video on Jeff's GitLab CDCD. Yes, sure. Okay, so I'm saying bye to everyone, and let's meet on the next Sunday for these kind of things and with the updates, latest things, and see what I will be able to do with the new things, new technologies we are having. And if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, just go and subscribe to Bitfume's YouTube channel and tell your friends to subscribe. Okay, and also you can subscribe to the newsletter, which is bitfumes.com/newsletter. Very easy. Okay, so it's final saying bye and bye bye.